And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
Bam. We back. We back. Shalom, family. Make sure y'all can hear me. Levels is good. Going to work tonight. I know I'm a little late. Pardon the late entrance. There's a lot of new information that I brought to the table, that I'm bringing to the table tonight, rather. So, anyways, Mark of the Beast Part 2. The video is already up in the online school. Hit the link in the description of the video if you would like to check it out. Okay, hit that like button. Check in if you're in the building. Support the channel, please, family. I've spent a couple hours on this live alone just to add some new extra things, which makes sense. It connects to my Mystery Babylon lesson. If you check that out, that's a kind of a throwback lesson that I've done in the past, but it's gonna connect with what I'm gonna bring out tonight. So tonight I'm doing a snippet live on Mark of the Beast Part 2. And I'm adding a lot of seasoning on this one. So this is a very special live tonight. Okay, special live tonight. Absolutely. Can y'all hear me good on here? I want to make sure we good. But definitely tonight's live is going to be a little extra. So I'm not going to go too hard, but I'm mostly going to show the extra that I'm bringing to the table. So you definitely want to check out Part 2. You definitely either want to join the school or get the exclusive video, because a lot of what I'm going to add is actually more. Okay, it's actually more. So this is actually a special live. So we're gonna get into this tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you checked it out, I hope you enjoyed part 1 and part 2. Okay, we've been deceived for a long time, but through the Spirit of the Most High, we are waking up, and it is a beautiful thing. How y'all doing, family? How y'all doing? So, okay, so let's turn the heat up. Let's turn the heat up. Turn the heat up. Okay, so yeah, this is a special live tonight, family. Special live. You get, not only are you getting a little snippet of what I'm doing, okay, you're getting actually extra. So this is extra on top of what I've already done. Okay, this is gonna be a little extra on top of everything I've presented in part 1 and part 2. And I'll be giving a snippet of part 2 also on here. Alright. So if you're in the building, hit that like button. If you're in the building, it's 31 people in here. If y'all want me to start, definitely check in, let me know your presence. Okay. Alright, check in if you want me to start. Okay. See 31 people in the building, it's only 16 likes. Okay. Unless we got some haters in here. You know, I know the haters, they love the work. You know, it's all good. But definitely this got some extra sauce. We're gonna be picking up where we left off. Okay. Definitely extra gravy on this one. And you're gonna see why. If you've been following these campers, okay, these campers that's, you know, talking all this Jesus, Yeshua, Yahushai, if you following these guys, you are by default following the beast, the devil. Okay, you are definitely, if you're gonna believe in the mark of the beast, best to believe, if you are following these camps and you believe in their doctrine that they're pushing with this JC character, you already have the mark of the beast. You're already dealing with the mark of the beast. Thank you, family, for that support. Appreciate that. Definitely support the channel if you can, if you're in the building. Would appreciate it. Okay. Okay. So it's time to wake up, family. We've been deceived long enough. But the truth must come out. So we gonna deal with it. We back. So part 1, if you ain't check it out, if you only checked out the live, okay, I brought out many things in this one. That was a special live part 1. Okay, I proved without a shadow of a doubt, JC is the beast, the devil, okay, the creation of Rome, but it gets a little more deep, okay? It gets more deep. Now, as I said in part 1, you know, these people are very, very, very crafty. You have to understand that. If you don't learn nothing else about the society that you live in or about the world that you live in, you must know these people are extremely crafty. So if they're this crafty to show you something like this, as above so below, okay, to show you in plain sight whom they worship, okay, it shouldn't be no mystery if the Bible is not tampered with. Okay, it should be no mystery. These people touch on everything. They touch on everything. So it's definitely no mystery. It's no mystery. Okay? Okay? It's no mystery. These people are very clever and very crafty. Okay? And if you don't know that, you can be hoodwinked. You can be deceived. Okay? The Father did say he would set the delusion. We are in the hands of our enemies. And you know our enemies, they know our book. And they know the Most High is not for them. So who else would be on their side? Who else do they have? What other choice do these devils have? They know the Most High God is not on their side. So they're going to set the stumbling block for us so we can get caught up in the trap. Okay? So don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Now, I'm gonna recap on the last live from the last live, basically to confirm this JC character. He is the devil. Okay, he is that star. Okay. So hold on, where we at? He is the devil. He is that star. And by the way, I have the official picture because see this picture, they changed the star. Check this out. They changed it. Where is it at? Here we go. There you go. You see how they changed it? They slanted it. But this is how it originally was, because this was from somebody's video that they caught. But of course they're gonna ban the video because they don't want you to see that. They don't want you to see that. So they changed it up. They changed it up. Trying to be slick. Trying to be slick. You see, I'm telling you, these people are very, very tricky, very crafty. Okay. But we're going to expose the devil tonight. So check in, support the channel if you can. Hit that like button if you're in the building because we about to turn it up. Okay, like I said, I got some extra seasonings on this one. So if you checked out part 2 already, brace yourself because there's definitely a little more to add to this. There's definitely a little more to add on this. So just to recap, I brought out in the last live, I brought out 4 points that proven that JC was the devil. I showed y'all in Matthew 4. Okay, in Matthew 4, in the beginning of the book, his encounter with the devil was offering him all of these things, and he said, if you will fall down and worship me. JC said basically, he said, he quoted from the law saying, thou shalt worship the Most High thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. So JC knew you're not supposed to fall down and worship anyone, only the Most High God. Okay, but in the end of the book, in chapter 28, he ends up getting the worship. You see, they're very clever with their wordplay. Okay, as you see, they came and held him by the feet and they worshipped him. Okay, so we see confirmed this JC character is the devil. They're very clever and crafty here. Then I brought out another point. Okay, we just picking up on the point. Okay, another point I brought out. Okay, where it says Satan. He said, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Okay, also here, that star that fall from heaven. Okay, the same thing. Okay, JC saying he is the morning star. He's admitting he is the star. This is the key right here. Okay, he is that star. Okay, and we know the star fell from heaven. We know Satan fell from heaven. It's the same thing. Okay, this is why they can make pictures like this, make idols like this. Okay, because they understand what this character represents here. Okay, but the world is deceived. The world is super deceived because it's the Father who's allowing it. Okay, it's the Father who's allowing it. So we're gonna pick up now. So let's begin. We see what it represents. We see the star. These people think they're so slick, so crafty. So we're gonna show you how this JC character is the star. He really is the star, even though he said he is. We're gonna see this same star getting that worship. Let's get it. Matthew chapter 2, verse 1 and 2. Now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem. Wise men from the east, huh? Saying, where is he that is born king of the Jews? We know he was not born king of the Jews, but, I'll appreciate the story. For we have seen his star in the east and are come to Worship. Worship him. Okay, we've come to worship him. We know the beast and all of that is about getting the worship. Getting the worship. I already showed you. JC is that star, right? It said he's the star. Okay, he admitted he's the star. Okay, I am that bright and morning star. I, Jesus, the bright and morning star. Okay, the bright and morning star. Yeah. Aha. The bright and morning star. Okay, and now we see these men from the east, the Arabs, okay, coming to worship this star, because that's what's really going on. Because quiet is kept. Basically, what you have going on is you got the Arabs and you got the Europeans coming together. They're working together, okay, and they put their story within the book. Okay, it's all Freemasonry. It's all Knights of Templar. It's all just the what they call the mystery teachings. Okay, this is what they did. They put all this stuff in their book. Okay, so we see the Arabs, the men from the east, they came to worship the star. This star, right? Yeah. Yeah, JC, he said he's the star. Okay. Now this worship goes back to the Sumerians. Okay. It goes back, but we know the same thing is going on over there in Arabia today. Same thing still going on with the Arabs over there. Okay. They worshiping the host of heaven. Okay. So this is what they're basically putting in your book right here when they're talking about the men of the east. Okay, the men of the east came saying, we have seen his star. Hit that like button, check in if you're in the building, support the channel if you can. So you see, we have seen his star, the men of the east, the Arabs. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's the same worship going on, family. It's the same worship. Okay, there's worship that star. Okay, worship that star. Right now we see why IUIC was using this logo. I'm telling you, keep following those camps. Keep following those camps. They're gonna get you in trouble. They're gonna get you in trouble. Okay, they worshiping the beast, the devil. Okay, this whore. Okay, so yeah, let's pick back up. Matthew chapter 2, we're going to jump down to verse 7. Then Herod, when he had privily called the wise men, the men of the east, inquiring of them diligently what time the star appeared. Because we know if you go to your corner store with the Arabs, whatever, they'll shut the store down at a specific time to worship towards the east. This is what they do. I've seen it. I'm sure you guys seen it wherever you may live. Okay, we have these Arabs, whatever store they own, they'll shut the store down, and at a particular time, they will fall down. They'll have their little carpet, their little prayer rug. They'll fall down and they'll worship towards the east. This is the same thing going on right here, family. Okay, so Herod, okay, inquired of them diligently what time the star appeared. Yeah, because it's the same worship. Hit that like button, check in if you're in the building. It's the same worship, and they're just putting it right here in your book, what they call the Bible. Okay, yeah, we getting it. We know JC is that star. We know he's that star. Okay, jump down to verse 8. And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, go and search diligently for the young child. And when ye have found him, bring him word again, that I may come and worship him also. Worship. Who's getting the worship here? Who's getting the worship here? The star, huh? The star. Do you really know who you're worshiping? Do you really know who you're worshiping, huh? Crazy. Crazy. This is all in your Bible, your New Testament. You love Jesus, you love Yahweh Shai so much. There you go. There you go. Okay. That I may come and worship him. Yeah. Yeah. You need to really think long and hard about who you've been worshiping. Okay. These people have been deceiving us for a long time now. But it's here. It's clear. Jump down to verse 9 and 10. When they had heard the king, they departed, and look, the star, which they saw in the east. Keep that in mind. They saw the star in the east. In the east, okay? Because this is something that was going on back then, okay? This is something that was going on back then, and it's still going on today, okay? This is what they do. They just putting it in your book, family, okay? They saw the star, which they saw in the east, went before them. The star's moving. So you got this star moving, huh? Till it came and stood over where the young child was. Right, because this star is synonymous with Jesus. Just like I showed you, the devil is synonymous with Jesus. It's the same thing, family. These people are very clever and very crafty. And they got us worshiping this star without us even realizing what's going on. We've been duped, we've been deceived, family. But the truth is coming forward. Okay? Hit that like button, check it out, hit that like button, check in. Okay? Yes, deception is real, family. Okay? The deception is real. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy. You see that? We know this is what they do over there. Okay? This is what has been going on. Okay? And is what's still going on. So by them talking about the men of the east, and they saw the star and they rejoiced. Okay, this is what the Arabs are really doing over there right now. Without a doubt. Okay? That star. Oh, that star. You know what's funny also? The funny thing is, in school they say, "Oh, wishing upon a star," or that song, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are." That part, that line right there. How I wonder what you are. Now we know he's the damn devil. No need to wonder no more. No need to wonder no more. We know what that star is. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Hit that like button, check in. Check in, support the channel, family. I'm working here, putting that work in. Okay? So yeah. Uh-huh. Do you know what you're worshiping? Do you know? Do you know? Okay. Yeah. America. All right. These are the medals of honor, medal of valor, right? You love America so much. This is my country. This is my country. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. So you see, okay, they worship, they seen the star, and they were just so joyful. It was so joyful. I'm gonna get to that, sis. Hit that like button, check in, support the channel if you can. Okay, so you see they were so joyful. The men of the East. Okay? The men of the East. Yeah. Let's jump down. And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child, basically the star, synonymously, with Mary, his mother, and fell down. Fell down and worshipped him. How did the devil say he wanted to be worshipped? Let's go back. And the devil taketh him up in an exceedingly high mountain, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and saith unto him, All these things will I give you, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. So we see the men of the east, the Arabs, that's what they did. They fell down and worshipped him. They fell down and worshipped. Oh yeah. Right? Because that's what this whole thing is about. Religious worship. Okay? Religious worship. Okay? So this is the extra spices that I'm talking about right here, family. Okay? They fell down and worshipped him. Okay? Even though he told the devil, even though he told the devil here in verse 10, thou shalt worship the Most High your God, and him only shalt thou serve. So JC is a damn liar. The devil is a liar. JC, who is the devil, is a liar. Okay? He's a liar. He's a liar. Okay? He knows the truth, but yet receives the worship. Okay? He said, thou shalt worship the Most High your God, and him only shalt thou serve. So by JC getting the worship, by him getting the worship, what does that tell you who he is? What does that tell you who he is? The fact that they seen the star, which we know he is the star, and they fell down and they worshiped him. What does that tell you about JC? We know he ain't God, even though that's what the book wants you to believe. The word was God, that New Testament, right? So what does that tell you about your character that you've been following? Okay, they fell down and they worshiped this star. Hit that like button, check in, support the channel if you can. Okay. Yeah. You see that, okay? And when they open their treasures, so check this out. JC being synonymous with this star, right? This is how they worship the star. Okay? They open their treasures. Keep this in mind. They open their treasures. They presented unto him gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. You see that? These men of the east. Okay, this is how they worship this star. Okay, again, a symbolic message here. Okay, you see that symbolic message here. Now, what did the Most High say to us in the law about worshiping the host of heaven? Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 19. And lest thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars and all the host of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Most High your God hath divided unto all nations under the whole heaven. Okay, this was against the law. This is against the law to worship the host of heaven. But that's exactly what they did when they seen sweet baby Jesus. Okay, that's exactly what they did. Okay, the men of the east, they seen a star. Okay, and they wanted to come and worship him. The Arabs. Okay, this is your story in your book. This is your Freemasonry story in your book. Okay, this here it is. There it is. Okay. They fell down and worshipped him. They rejoiced over this star. They offered gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Okay. You see it right here. But this is against the law. It's against the law. So what are we doing? What are we doing? We breaking the Father's law. They're telling you what this JC character is. JC said he is the star. He is the morning star. He said it. I, Jesus, am the morning star. Now, at his supposed birth, this story of his birth, the men of the east saw his star. They wanted to come and worship him. Okay, this star is synonymous with JC. Okay, the Father warned us about this worship. So what does that tell you about your JC character? But we don't listen. We don't listen. We don't listen, right? Because like the scripture said, Isaiah 30 and verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Most High God. You see that? Children that will not hear the law. The Father warned us about this type of worship going on. Okay? And yet it's going on with your Jesus Christ character, your JC character, your Yeshua, Yahushai character. But yet y'all still chasing this guy. Y'all still loving this guy. Y'all still believing in this guy. Do you not know the mark that is on you just by believing in this? Just by following this? Do you not understand what these people have done to fool you and trick you? Okay? These people have fooled you into going against your God. Going against your God who you claim to love, but you can't seem to put down JC. You can't seem to put him down. But the Father warned us. This is why the Father said, we are rebellious children. Children that will not hear the law. We will not hear the law. Because he warned us again here. Deuteronomy 11, verse 16. Take heed to yourselves, that your heart be not deceived. These people are deceiving you. These people are deceiving you, man. They're deceiving you. Take heed to yourselves, that your mind, which is your heart, be not deceived. That's what it's all about. Deceiving you. The trick of the devil. Deceiving you. Okay? And you turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. And worship them. Okay? We see, I brought out already, JC knew. He knew that you were not supposed to worship anybody else but the Most High God. Okay? You're not supposed to worship anybody else. The Father's warning us right here. He's warning us right here. But JC's getting to worship like he's God. Children that will not hear the Most High's law. So, if you're so in defiance, and you don't want to grasp this, you don't want to get this, it's okay. Because it ain't my problem. It ain't my problem. That's your problem. You're going to have with the Father, because the Father's law is direct, is straight. And it's telling you, if the Father is speaking clear, he's speaking very clear. So if you want to hold on to this character, it's going to be your problem with the Most High God. Okay? It's going to be your problem. This is a very, very serious thing. And the Father did say he would send a delusion. So again, you want to really figure out what is this delusion that the Father said he would send. Okay? You really want to get that. You really want to seek that out. Okay? you really want to find out how you being deceived. Because the Father is saying it right here. Okay? You ain't supposed to worship no other God. Okay? Don't be deceived, family. He's telling us. Now, if we were smart enough, we would see this is the same thing our ancestors did. We messed up in the past. Okay? 2 Kings chapter 21, verse 2 and 3. We did the same thing in the past. Okay? And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Most High, after the abominations of the heathen. Right? We love to follow the heathen, whom the Most High cast out before the children of Israel, For he built up again the high places which Hezekiah his father had destroyed, and he reared up altars for Baal. He reared up altars for Baal. Where's an image of this? Where's the image of Baal that I had? I'm gonna show you right here. I had this image before. Okay. Yeah, this star. Okay. This star right here. Okay. Yeah, 6-pointed star. Okay. 6-pointed star. So we see right there, family. We see right there. Okay. He reared up altars for Baal. Okay. And made a grove as did Ahab, king of Israel, and worshipped all the host of heaven and served them. And served them. Absolutely right, sis. The Most High does not play with this other God worship. He is not playing with this other God worship. So if you're not reading the New Testament and seeing what's going on with this worship, this guy is he's saying he's a star, he's getting the worship here and there. You really need to pay attention to that. Because again, the Father said he would set the stumbling block. And the thing is, it's not just for us, it's the other nations. Because the Father, he's not going to put us in punishment and then let these nations get away with what they're doing. They're already doomed because they're dealing with this idol already. That's why they glorify this. They glorify JC and all of that. Because they're already doomed. Okay? They're already doomed. That's why the Father said when we go into captivity, we will be worshiping other gods. Okay? The Father got these nations deceived. We're in their hands. Why? Because we wanted to worship other gods. So he threw us among them. Okay, but you really want to stop playing around with this character. I'm telling you, it's not a joke. Okay. All right. So you really want to stop playing around. But we see this is what our ancestors did. Okay. They worshiped Baal. Okay, and all the hosts of heaven. Okay, so basically what they did was they took our same stories or our same sins and flipped it on us, basically. But it gets deeper. It gets deeper. Oh yes, it gets deeper. Well, all praises to the Most High. Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. All praises to the Most High. The Most High don't need us to go through another man. The Most High don't. The Father said, "Cursed be the man that trusteth in man." That would make the Most High look like a fool if he was to send a man. If he was to send a man for you to trust in and believe in and worship, and we see this man, this Jesus Christ character who we believe was a real man, is getting this worship like he's God. That is blasphemy against the Most High God. But again, the Father said, "Cursed be the man that trusteth in man." That's your curse. You trust in that man, that is your curse. Because he is the one setting the stumbling block. He's the one setting the trap. He's the one allowing the devil to do what he do. Okay? Because that's how he's weeding people out. See, if you're going to seek him, if you're going to seek the Father's law, you're going to seek his word, you're going to get his understanding. The Father's no joke when it comes to this idol worship. Y'all don't understand. The very reason why we are in captivity amongst our enemies is because of idol worship. So if you don't get that, if that doesn't strike a bell to you, then yeah. That's all I can say, man. Oh man, let me continue. Let's continue. Okay, so we see what's going on here. But let me show you, the Father is vicious. He's not playing. Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 2 and 3. If there be found among you, check this out. This is your law. We got to come back to the law, right? Okay. We got to come back to the law, right? If there be found among you within any of your gates, which the Most High your God giveth you, this is your law, and this ain't going to change. man or woman that have wrought wickedness in the sight of the Most High. Let's see what that wickedness is. In transgressing his covenant, and have gone and served other gods. So if you're dealing with this JC character, which is another god, okay, and worship them, yeah, we've been worshiping this character. We've been believing and trusting and praying to this character, praying in his name, okay? Either the sun or the moon or any of the host of heaven, that star, okay, which I have commanded not. The Father is not playing. Jump down to 4 and 5. And it be told you, and thou hast heard of it, and inquired diligently. That's what I did. I inquired of this thing. And behold, it be true. And the thing certain, it is certain, we definitely worship in JC, that such abomination is wrought in Israel. Then, pay attention, thou shalt bring forth that man or that woman which have committed that wicked thing. You worship in JC, which is the star, the host of heaven. This what you believing in. Okay, the Father said, okay, which have committed that wicked thing, okay, unto your gates, even that man or that woman, and shall stone them with stones till they die. You're going to die. You're going to get put to death. You're going to get put to death. Ain't no question about it. If you are believing in this character, worshiping this character, anything to do mentally, giving any sort of praise to this character, you are doomed. Okay? You are doomed. So this is something you really, really, really want to not play around with. The Father is not playing around with this, and he's not going to go back on his word on what he said concerning this idol worship, okay, this host of heaven worship. Okay, the Father is not going back on this. So these devils have, made a mockery of this. They've basically tried to. The funny thing is, these people are trying to kill us in every way possible, right? Food, the air, water, everything possible. You don't think these people are not going to try to kill you through your worship? They've tried to kill you in so many ways. Poison you, so many different ways these people try to kill you. You don't think that they have a thought of trying to spiritually kill you with the Bible? Okay? Trust me, if these people tried all these ways to kill you, then definitely, if we got hit with this Bible, this New Testament during slavery, then definitely these people are trying to kill you and keep you at the bottom so your God won't fight for you. You gotta understand, it's a war tactic, family. Spiritual warfare. Okay? Alright, so yeah, these people have got together with the Arabs, like I showed you, okay, with this JC character and how he was in the East. The men of the East came to worship him and all of that. The heathens and the Edomites, the Gentiles and the Arabs, okay, or this specific tribe of Arabs, they came together. Okay, they came together. Ezekiel 36 and 5. Therefore thus saith the Most High God, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea. So you got the Gentiles and you got the Idumeans, the Edomites, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their mind, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. So we see the heathens, the Gentiles, and the Arabs are working together. Okay? All right? The Arabs and the Gentiles are working together. That's why this book sounds the way it sounds. It has all this mysterious Babylonian Freemasonry mysterious stuff in it, okay? It's right here, family. They're working together. Okay, look, Rome, statue with the crescent. Okay, Diana Artemis. Okay, worshiping the same God. Okay, they understand who Baal is. Okay, they understand. This is why you got the Freemasons. Look at that, Islam on the hat, the crescent and the star. The crescent in the star. Okay, they're working together. This is why America and the Saudis, Saudi Arabia, they really close, right? Look at all those weapons Trump sold to the Saudis. Okay, the white man is not Esau, by the way. Okay, white man is not Esau. I done exposed that long time ago. Okay, so if you believe in that the white man is Esau, that is a lie. Okay, the white man is from the seed of Japheth. Esau is a twin brother of ours. He would not genetically look like these people, but of course you're being taught by the camps who are pushing this devil on you. So, you know, it's a whole bunch of lies and deceptions coming from these camps, man. But we picking it apart one lesson at a time. Okay, one lesson at a time, family. I think I brought that out that they were Hebrews, the Bantus. I seen that before in the book Hebrewisms of West Africa. Okay, so you see what's going on. They're working together.
Islam has contributed a lot to America. In the middle of the Supreme Court is, in the rotunda, is a statue or bust of the Prophet Muhammad, showing the respect that American law and jurisprudence has for the revealer of the Quran. Many of American presidents are Masons and Shriners who got to the 33rd degree and studied the Quran in secret and have the star and the crescent on their fez.
Malik.
So Islam is at the basis of Western and American civilization.
So you see that America, they're working with the Arabs. Okay, yes, you said it right. When Trump was over there doing the sword dance with the Saudis, okay, they sell them, they buy all these weapons from them. The Saudis are filthy rich. They're richer than your average European. Okay, it's crazy, but this is what you have going on in a book. Okay, and this is where the Europeans are actually getting this stuff from. Okay, they're getting it from the Arabs. That's why they have, this whole Freemasonry stuff. It all connects back to Islam. All the celebrities, they all have to go over there to Dubai, and it's crazy. It's all connected, family. It's all connected because this is where they're getting it from. They know where this stuff originated. Okay, this idol worship, this devil worship. They know where it's coming from. They understand the ancient history.
Islam has contributed a lot to America. In the middle of the Supreme Court is in the...
So they understand. So when you see stuff like this on your dollar bill and all of that, okay, they understand where it's coming from. Hit that like button, check in, support the channel if you can. Okay. So they understand very well. They know where this stuff comes from. Okay, these people are not stupid. Okay, these people are not stupid. They understand. They're very wise, and they're very crafty. Okay, very wise and very crafty. And again, don't be fooled. Because a lot of y'all fool with these campers. A lot of y'all fool with these campers. Okay, you think you coming into the truth, you going back into the devil. Hit that like button, support the channel if you can. Okay, a lot of y'all fooled. A lot of y'all following these campers. Okay, following these campers, man. They all part of the... mystery religion. The mystery religion, okay? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 Okay. You see what's going on, family. So now I'm gonna make a connection. Now earlier I brought up about this JC character. Let me go here. Let's go back to it now. Earlier I brought out how, okay, one, the men of the East, the Arabs, they came, okay, they saw his star, okay, this star, and they was basically looking to worship, okay? They ended up falling down, they fell down and worshiped. They fell down and worshiped this star. So if you just take out JC's name, basically they're showing you their idol worship, okay? Their idol worship, okay? And then on top of that, it says, and when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts. So basically they presented unto this idol, gold and frankincense and myrrh. Now this kind of connects to Revelation when we go back. Revelation chapter 17, verse 2 to 5. So he carried me away into the spirit, into the wilderness, okay, into the wilderness, which means, let me just bring that up real quick. Wilderness means desert. Okay, wilderness means desert. Okay, the desert. So he carried me away in the spirit into the desert, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast. Now this woman is this whore, is JC actually. Okay, JC is the beast. Is the, see, they, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a huge twist. Okay, it's a huge twist. But you see this whore, okay, sat upon a scarlet colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold. With gold. This is the same thing they offered JC the star when they seen them. They offered it gold, okay, and frankincense and myrrh. Okay, decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and the filthiness of her fornication. Now, I mentioned to y'all, the Most High said he would set the delusion, right? The Father said he would set the delusion. So if you're worshiping JC, you really need to think about it. If the nations are deceived and you're following their God and the one that they worship and they push, you don't think you're deceived? Because the Father set it up. The Father set it up. Let's go. The Father set it up. Let's go here. Psalm 75, verse 8. For in the hand of the Most High there is a cup. In the hand of the Most High there is a cup, and the wine is red. The wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. You see that? For in the hand of the Most High there is this cup, and the wine is red. The wine is red. You see that? You see that, okay? And this woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand. The Father set the stumbling block, believe it or not, having a golden cup in her hand, okay? Full of the abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. The Father set this up. The Father set this up. Hit that like button if you're in the building. Check in if you're in the building, family, if you're enjoying the show. The Father set this up, okay? Jeremiah 51, verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Most High's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. You see that? You see that? For in the hand of the Most High there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out the same. but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out. So this is why it's very important, and it's actually very scary. Very scary. You're playing around with fire when you're worshiping other gods. This is not a joke. We see the Father has this cup, and he's all the nations, all the wicked is going to drink this. So if the Father is saying that, he is deceiving the nations. He is deceiving the nations to worship the devil. Now they can call it, they can disguise it as whatever name they want to disguise it as. JC, Buddha, Krishna, whomever. The Father is all the same. It's all the same devil. The Father got these nations, these wicked nations, drinking from that cup. The Father is deceiving the world. Because people don't want to study. They just like a feel-good story. They like false reality. They like deception. They love being lied to. And the Father will set you up. If you study the Bible long enough, you'll see. The Father will set you up. Keep playing around. The Father will set you up. Okay? But we see right here, okay, the Father laying the trap. He is laying the trap, family. Okay? Babylon have been a golden cup in the Most High's hand, have made all of the nation, all of the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Okay? Because they're all basically dealing with the same devil, family. So remember, it went into the wilderness, the desert. So let's pick up here. Malachi chapter 1, verse 2 to 3. I have loved you, saith the Most High. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Most High. Yet I have loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. And I laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the desert. The dragons of the desert. This is what the Most High did. He laid his heritage waste for the dragons of the desert. Esau dealing with the devil. And Esau is not the white man. Okay? You better wake up. You better wake up. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Okay? Where is those desolate places? Okay? It's in the wilderness. It's in the wilderness. It's in the desert. Dragons of the wilderness. Desert. The desert. He's in the desert. Okay, they're dealing with the Adams. Thank you for that support, love. Appreciate that. Hit that like button, check in, support the channel if you can, family. So we see, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build those places. They're going to build up the desert. That's right. Dragons of Arabia. That's in second address. Okay, they're going to build those desolate places. But these camp leaders, they'll say, oh, these camp leaders will say, oh, that's them building up America. Esau, Edom is America, white man. It tells you right here, the Most High destroyed them in the desert, and they're going to rebuild those desolate places. Where are those desolate places? It's in the desert. In the desert. Okay? He laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the desert. So they said, we're going to rebuild the desolate places. Which are where? In the desert. In the desert. Yeah. In the desert. Where's that image at? In the desert. Okay. Thank you, Franklin. In the desert. Whore of Babylon. Okay. In the desert. They're going to build it back up. Thus saith the Most High of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. The Most High said they're going to build, but I'm going to throw it down. He ain't throw it down yet, but he said that's what he going to do. And they shall call them the border of wickedness. Okay? The border. Why? Because That's where it's all coming from. That's why they put in the story about the men of the East coming to worship the star. It's all about what's going on over there. Okay? And this is what all the nations have drunken of. They've all fornicated with this whore because it's the same devil. It's the same idol. This JC character is the same idol you're dealing with. It's the same idol Rome took. That's why I showed y'all he had the crescent on the top of their head. I showed you the Freemasons. They're wearing a hat that says Islam on it. Okay? This is where they're getting this stuff from. Okay? So as the Most High, thus saith the Most High of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall be called the border of wickedness. Okay? They're going to rebuild, right? They said they're going to rebuild, right? Yeah, they did rebuild. Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 2. Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 2. Lift up thine eyes unto the high places. They said they would rebuild. Lift up thine eyes to the high places. Okay? Lift up thine eyes to the high places. Lift up thine eyes to the high places. Lift up thine eyes to the high places and see where thou hast not been lain with. In the ways hast thou sat for them as the Arabian in the wilderness, the desert. Their high places. Their high places. As the Arabian in the desert. And thou hast polluted your land with your whoredoms and with your wickedness. Your wickedness. Yeah, Edom shall be called the border of wickedness, right? They shall rebuild, and they will be called the border of wickedness. As the Arabians in the desert, thou hast polluted the land with your whoredoms and with your wickedness. This is why precept, Isaiah 13, verse 19 and 20, end time prophecy, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So this Babylon is going to be destroyed like he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian, that's where they got their wickedness, the Arabians in the desert with their wickedness, the whore of Babylon. Okay? Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. The Arabians are still there. So we know this ain't happened yet. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Okay, like I told y'all and I showed y'all, they're dealing with them. They're dealing with them. And this is why this is what they incorporated in your New Testament. The mystery teachings and all of that. Okay? This is why it's all connected, family. So this is the extra seasonings and stuff I wanted to just add on to this. This is why this is a special live. Okay? So now, we're going to deal with the Father's Mark real quick. Take it home. Where are we? Okay. Okay, so let's deal with the Father's Mark real quick. The Most High's Mark. Let's get it. Exodus chapter 13, verse 9. And it shall be for a sign unto you upon your hand, and for a memorial between your eyes. So we got the hand, and we got a memorial between the eyes, which would be the forehead. That the Most High's law may be in your mouth. For with a strong hand hath the Most High brought you out of Egypt. So we see dealing with the Most High, okay, it's supposed to be in your hand and between your eyes. Okay, his law, okay, which would mean your actions, hand representing your actions, and the front that's between your eyes meaning your mind or your forehead. Okay, let's jump down to verse 16. And it shall be for a token upon thine hand, and for frontlets between thine eyes. Okay, again, saying the same thing. This is the Father's mark, his sign. Okay, his mark. For by strength of hand the Most High brought us forth out of Egypt. Hit that like button, hit that like button, check in if you're in the building. Support the channel if you can. Okay, so we see the Father's mark is on the hand, and it's between the eyes, in the forehead, in your mind, basically. So your hand representing action, okay, and between your eyes representing your mind, what's in your mind. Now, when it comes to this mark of the beast, here is the deception. I'm not going to bring out all of this because it's up in the lesson. I got a lot in the lesson. Okay, tonight I just mostly added the extra seasonings, but there's a lot in the lesson. If you haven't checked it out, it's there. But I'm just showing a little bit of this. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, and he calls all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Forehead. Keep this in mind, because the devil is a copycat and he's a mimic. Okay? So, we know the Father's mark is in the head and the hand. Okay? Isaiah 51 and 7. Hearken unto me, you that know righteousness, the people in whose heart, remember the frontlets between thine eyes, is my law. Okay? Remember he said here, okay, that the Most High's law may be in your mouth, okay, for a sign upon your hand and for a memorial between thine eyes and your forehead. Okay, so we see here, okay, ye that know righteousness, the people in whose heart is my law, his law. Fear ye not the reproach of men. Don't worry about what they're telling you about Jesus. Be ye not afraid of their reviling. Don't worry about what they're telling you about Jesus and trying to make you scared. Okay, keep the Father's, it's about the Father's law in your mind, because that's his mark. This is why these devils are trying to deceive you. Okay, deceive you. Now let's go back here for a second. This is the trick right here. Now remember, it said to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, right? Now watch the devil reveal himself here. In Revelation 14 verse 9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice. Now here's the key. Here's where they really give you the key. Because right here in verse 13, in chapter 13, 6, it was a setup. But here is where they give you the clue. If any man worship the beast, remember, it's about worship and his image. We already see the image. We already know what that is. And just in case you might be you might be late to this. Okay, just in case you might be late, this is the image. The beast in his image, because it's representing the devil. Okay, and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand. Now notice they changed it. Notice they changed it. At first it said, hold on, let me just get it. At first they said in 13 and 6, they said to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So you think it's a specific to hand. It's just supposed to be in a specific right hand. But here they give you the key. If you worship this beast, you will receive his mark in your forehead, which is your mind, or in your hand. It don't even say right hand. Now it just says hand, because the truth is they're pretending or they're mocking the Most High. They know once you worship this beast in his image, you've already received a mark in your mind and in your hand, which means actions. Okay, because we know the Father's law is supposed to be in your mind, your hand, and between thine eyes, your forehead. So all they did was mimic the Father, but they're telling you the truth. Once you worship and you believe in this character, JC, like I exposed earlier, you already have the mark in your forehead and your hand. You're already done for it. They're talking about their own character. Their own character. It had nothing to do with no chip. Okay? It has nothing to do with no chip, because if we go back here, when the Father says, hearken unto me, you that know righteousness, the people in whose heart his mind is my law. Okay? This is what these devils say in combat against that. Galatians chapter 2 verse 21. I do not frustrate the grace of God. Yeah, you do. For if righteousness come by the law, remember, the Most High said righteousness. Okay? You that know righteousness, the people in whose heart is my law. Now these devils are telling you, tricking you, saying, if righteousness come by the law, then Christ died in vain. So they're trying to trap you into JC, into this belief that he died. Okay? They're trying to trap you. Okay? Saying basically you can't be right. If you believe in that you can be righteous by the law, then Christ died in vain. So you're going to say to yourself, well, damn. You're going to be like, well, damn. Christ died for me. He died for me, so I don't have to be righteous by the law. It's not about the law anymore. It's about this guy. This guy, he's the one died for me. So, yeah. But that's where the deception is. And they know that. This is why they're putting it right here. Okay, let me just find it again. That's why they're putting it right here in 14 verse 9. If you worship the beast and his image, you're believing in this JC character. Let me go to the picture. Let me pick up the picture real quick. If you're believing in this satanic, where's the damn picture at? This character, basically. Okay, if you worship the beast in his image, you receive the mark in your forehead, your mind, doing away with the Father's law, and in your hand, your actions. Because you don't care about the Father's law no more. The Father's law is not there anymore. JC's in your mind now. You believe another man. You believe in man, basically. Okay? And we know what the Father said about trusting in a man. Okay? We know what the Father said. Okay? Yeah. We know what the Father said. Okay? Thus saith the Most High. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man. Okay? You're cursed if you trust in this character. It's here. The Father is saying that. Thus saith the Most High. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man. That's why they telling you. That's what they telling you right here. Okay, let's go back to it. If you worship the beast and his image, you received a mark in your forehead and your hand. You are cursed. You are cursed. You are cursed. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm. Telling you the word became flesh, making you trust in this character. Okay, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm. Okay, but blessed is the man that trusteth in the Most High, in whose hope is the Most High. So there it is. There it is. I don't even have to go. You want the rest of, you want the extra, all the extra stuff that I've broken down in the lesson. I really go deep. It's there, family, but there it is right here. These people who tricked you, they deceived you. I'm gonna bring out one more thing. Hit that like button. Hit that like button if you're in the building, family. It's 70 likes, 113 people in the building. Support the channel. I barely got any support tonight. I done went extra deep. I done brought stuff out that I haven't brought out before. It's not even in the lesson. Okay, I'm gonna bring out one more thing I'm gonna bring out real quick. When it talks about right here, Revelation 13 verse 18. Here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of man, his number is 603 basically 666. Okay, yeah. So what is that? What is that? I'm gonna make a connection to a movie connection real quick. I brought this out in the last live. It showed you the symbol. Okay, the hexagram, 6-pointed star. And they showed you the woman nailed up like Jesus, because that star is representing Jesus, which is the devil. Also representing 666. These people are devils.
It has 6 points, creating 6 triangles around a 6-sided figure. So it's a satanic symbol.
You see that? You see that? So we showed you the symbol.
It has 6 points, creating 6 triangles around a 6-sided figure. So it's a satanic symbol. It has many meanings.
It's a satanic symbol. It's a satanic symbol. Okay? Okay, 6 points, 6 triangles, 6 sides. Count the number of the beast. 666. Okay, the number of the beast. That's what it is.
It has 6 points, creating 6 triangles around a 6-sided figure. So it's a satanic symbol. It has many meanings.
The number of the beast. 666. 666. Your camp leaders. Your camp leaders, the ones you love so much. Your camp leaders, 666, 666. Your camp leaders, they're deceiving you. Thank you for that support, family. Support the channel, family. Support the channel. Working hard, man. 666. Okay? Yeah. You've been deceived. You've been deceived. You've been deceived. You see that? You've been deceived. You've been deceived. Look at that. Look at that. Look how long they've been deceiving us. Look how long they've been deceiving us, family. Look how long they've been deceiving us, family. Thank you for that support, family. Appreciate that love. Appreciate that love, family. Appreciate that. Look how long we have been deceived. Appreciate that love, family. Look at that. 666. It's here. It's here.
It has 6 points, creating 6 triangles around a 6-sided figure. So it's a satanic
You see
symbol.
that?
It has many meanings.
You see that? Okay? 666 right here, family. Right here. Who are you worshiping? Who are you following? Who are you following? Who are you following? So, can you imagine all these people that's following Christianity, and then those that of our people that are waking up or think they're waking up, they come into these camps. They're following the 666 devil. Okay? And the crazy thing about this is for them to even put this whole 666 in the book, that shows you that they're even more demonic. To even put that in the book, put the devil's number in the book, that's crazy. So we saw JC is the star. JC said he's the star. Okay? He's the star that fell from heaven. Okay? The men from the east, they saw his star and they came and worshipped him, right? That's what the Adams do. They inquired about the time of his star. Okay? They came and worshipped. They fell down and they worshipped him. They fell down and worshipped JC, the star, the devil, the 666 God. Okay? That is the beast. And they seem to know. Okay? They seem to know. Okay? It ain't your fault. It ain't your fault you was raised in a church like that, but it's time now to wake up. This is the Father's time for us to get a hold, seek him out. The Father said he's going to destroy those that have not sought him. So this is your time to do your seeking, do your studying, do your learning, and seek out the truth, family. And use that brain of yours. Use your common sense. That's going to take you a long way as well. Okay? That's exactly why we have to be taught over. And that's exactly why the Father said you must subdue your own understanding. 2 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 34. Subdue your own understanding, reform your hearts, and after death, you may be kept alive. So this is very important, family. All right, that's all I'm going to show for this live. Okay, if you would like to watch the full official video, which is many connections, many movie connections, TV show connections. I bring out a lot more. This live was actually special because some of the stuff I brought out is not in the lesson. Okay, some of the stuff I brought out was like an add-on, just making that connection with Mystery Babylon and the Europeans. I mentioned a little bit of that in the line, but bringing out the whole star, JC being worshipped, even though I brought that out in another lesson called Jesus the Sun God, Astrology Between the Lines. Okay, I'm putting in tremendous work, making a lot of connections, family. But as you see, this is what it is, family. Thank you, sis. Thank you. So if y'all can support the channel, that would be wonderful. Or join an online school, that would be great. Again, this is my livelihood. This is my livelihood, family. I'm not working, so those that know, this is my full-time job. So any support would definitely be appreciated. Y'all know I go hard. I go hard in the paint. Yeah, family. That's what it was. It was all about deceiving you. These camps are definitely Masonic. They're demonic. I wouldn't even call it Masonic. I would just call it demonic. And they know, family. The only thing is they have the book. The book is working for them because the book is deceptive, meaning it has the New Testament in it. So the way the New Testament is written, and also the Old Testament, what they call the Old Testament, they tamper with this stuff. So the book is basically working for their advantage. So for all the demonic teachers, whether it be evangelists and Christianity and these Israelite camps, these Freemasonry Israelite camps, the book is working on their behalf because the New Testament is there. So if you want to deceive somebody, you can easily deceive somebody that don't know any better. Just say, look, it says right here in Revelations, or look, it says right here in da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So the book is working for them because those in power have the handle on the book. And if you have a relationship with those in power and you're working with those in power, the book is working for your advantage. But those that truly want the Father's truth and that truly want to learn the law and about the Most High God, they're going to cling to what the Father is saying and find out what makes the Father upset. What is the Father really upset? What the Father doesn't like? Okay, and we know if you don't learn anything tonight, learn the Father hates idol worship. Okay, worshiping of other gods. The Father hates that. That is one of the number one things. Okay, and the Father said, "Cursed be the man that trusteth in man." So if you're trusting in man, I'm not even telling you to trust in me. I'm telling you the Father. Trust the Father. I'm constantly saying the Father is law. Okay, so if you're not trusting in the Father only, you are deceived, and you do by default have the mark of the beast. Okay? What precept of the New Testament? What are you talking about, family? Thank you, family. Appreciate that. He definitely getting exposed. All these camps is done. All these camps are done. Christianity's done. These Hebrew Israelite camps that are talking about Jesus, Yahweh Shai, Yeshua, they finished. They're finished. It's a wrap for these camps. Okay? It's a wrap for these camps, family. Okay? Absolutely, brother. It's a false writing all the way around. Exactly. They're telling on themselves. But what about it? You asked me, what about the precepts of the New Testament, though? What about the precepts of the New Testament, family? Are you asking me, are they true? I'm trying to understand your question. The New Testament is a false book, family. I've exposed it so many times. in so many ways, and I still have more work to do. So I'm not sure of your question. You asked me what about the precepts of the New Testament? What about them? The New Testament is a false book. It's a slave master's book. Okay, we were given that during slavery. Okay, and it's a Masonic book. It has a lot of astrology in it. It has a lot of blasphemous stuff in it. Um, it has a lot of mystical teachings of which goes back to Babylon, which goes back to Egypt. A lot of this stuff that's in the book concerning the JC character is going back to over there, the Samaritans. It's all that type of worship. And the crazy thing is, like I showed, the Father is the one that's deceiving the nations. So if you believing what these other nations are believing, you are caught up in that deception, family. As they match the Old Testament, it's not that they match the Old Testament, it's that they've taken it, they've plagiarized the book, family. These people have plagiarized, the New Testament has basically plagiarized the Old Testament to give it some authority, to give it some sort of fluff to it. Okay, that's why a lot of the stories you'll see you'll see them saying certain things, but when you go fact check, it's like no, that wasn't talking about that had nothing to do with Jesus. That was talking about Israel, was talking about the people. So this whole Jesus character, he has stolen the identity of Israel. He has stolen the rulership of King David. He stole the stories from King Solomon. They stole stories from the book of Maccabees. I mean, they're being blasphemous. There's so many things that's wrong with the New Testament, family. Is a number, a gang of things that's so wrong. Absolutely, is witchcraft. There's so many things that's wrong with the New Testament, family. He probably might be confused. When I use the New Testament, I only use it to show the lies. Okay, I gotta show you the lie and the truth so you'll understand and you can see the difference. And that's basically what I've been doing. So that's why I use the New Testament. I use it to show people the lies. That's how I'm gonna be able to expose it. Because if I don't show you the New Testament and the Old Testament and press it up, you're not gonna understand what I'm talking about. I could be talking about the New Testament all day, but if I don't show you how it's a lie and you don't see the connection and the difference in the wording and all of that, that's why I do that. Thank you, family. Thank you. Appreciate that. All glory to the Father. If you checked it out, I went hamburger. Definitely, if you haven't checked out the official video, check it out. It's crazy. I make a lot of connections. I destroy this damn, what you call the New Testament. Tonight was just little extra seasonings. I didn't really even go too much into what I did for part two. I went a little piece into what I did for part two. I mostly gave the extra seasoning to make piggyback off of the last connection of part one live, where I showed you how JC is the star, and then now we see the star being worshipped, and the Arab connection, and the whole European and the Arab relationship. And like I said in the video, I believe they basically co-wrote the scriptures. They came together. The Europeans and the Arabs came together and they put this whole thing together because the Europeans, they get into stuff from the Arabs. As you see, they get into stuff from the Arabs. Okay, but they trying to, it's very deceptive. Thank you for that support, family. I haven't looked into that, but you could definitely send me a link on that, family, if you don't mind. And thank you for that support, by the way. Absolutely. New Testament is the devil's story. All praises to the Most High, family. I'm gonna check that, family. I'm gonna check that. I think it's because I have my thing on. Y'all see how hard I went on part 2? I went, yo, if you haven't checked out part 2, definitely join the online school or check out the video. If you want to just check out part 2. I went in. You see those connections? Hollywood know what's up. You could definitely support. My Cash App is right here if you like, family, or my links in the description of the video if you wish to donate, family. That would definitely be appreciated. Like I said, this is my job. I'm not working. I'm doing this full time. So any support would definitely be appreciated, family. Hit that like button if you're in the building. Check in if you enjoyed it. It's 118 of y'all, 117 of y'all in the live. It's only 87 likes. Okay. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, family. Support the channel. Your boy went in. Okay. Yeah, so it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. If you're following these campers, okay, I'm gonna bring that up again. If you're following these campers, you are highly deceived, family. And it's time we wake up and stray and snap out of the delusion, family. Okay?
It has 6 points, creating 6 triangles around a 6-sided figure. So it's a satanic symbol. It has many meanings.
Hollywood know what's up. Hollywood know what's up, family. Hit that like button, hit that like button. Check in. Support the channel if you can.
It has 6 points, creating 6 triangles around a 6-sided figure. So it's a satanic symbol. It has many meanings.
Okay. Stay away from these devils, man. All praises to the Most High, family. I go deep. I go in, and I make many connections. Many connections. Yeah. Okay, it's time we wake up. You see that? Look at that. Slave Patrol. Hit that like button. Check in. Support the channel. Join the online school. Link is in the description of the video. Look at that. Slave Patrol. Who you think that's representing? Huh? Who you think you following? Who you think you're following? Who you think you're worshiping? Hit that like button. Check in. Support the channel, family. Okay. Donate. Hit the Cash App. Support. Okay. Join the school. I got many lessons up. You see? Look at that. So while we was slaves and had chains on, look at that. Look at their badge. Runaway slave. All praises to the Most High, sis. Thank you for that love and support. Appreciate that love. Look at that. Now you mean to tell me this what you following? This what you following though? I mean, for real. This what you following? These camps got the same symbol as the damn slave master. They got the same symbol as the damn slave master. And these people over here trying to come down on me. They trying to come at my head. But look what I did for Israel. Look what I've done for Israel. Exposed the damn devil's socks off his feet. Okay? A prelims? I'm not sure what you mean, sis. Email me. But the link is in the description right here. Okay, Cash App is right there, which I would prefer because these devils on YouTube, they take 30% of what y'all donate. If y'all don't know, so what you donate, not only they take 30% of that. So I would prefer if you Cash App me, so I can see the most of the money because these devils they got their damn hands and everything. You can't even get a donation of fully. They got their damn hands and everything. So imagine you donating on the super chat and they taking 30% of that. So you're putting money in their hands. This is why I would prefer you Cash App me. I would prefer you Cash App me or PayPal because these devils got their hand in their damn pockets. Oh, I got Zelle. I don't have the Venmo. Exactly, they greedy, family. They greedy. They greedy. But email me though, sis. But yeah, so it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you for that support, family. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. So just keep that in mind. Whenever y'all do a super chat, they taking 30% of that. So if you send it like $1, $2, I'm not even really seeing that. But I don't want to tell y'all what you should do, what you shouldn't do. But I mean, I would appreciate it if you can Cash App because I would actually see something. They make it look good. Oh, the super chat, yeah, but they got their damn hands in my damn pockets. Damn devils, man. If you join my online school, sis, Temple, if you join my online school, I have a lesson called um, Giants, Dinosaurs, and Fallen Angels. I think you would really, really enjoy that lesson. Okay, I think you would really, really enjoy that lesson to get my opinion on this whole UFO thing. Even though I haven't really done a specific lesson on UFOs 100%, but that lesson is definitely connected. I have like 3 parts to that lesson, I believe. 3 big videos actually. 3 big videos on giants, dinosaurs, and fallen angels. You would definitely enjoy that lesson. It's all good, sis. It's all good. For real, you said they need their ass whooped. Yeah, man, they taking 30%, man. That's crazy. Taking 30%, man. Like, what the heck? So, I'd be like, okay, I get a little support, and then what? I barely see anything. So, definitely Cash App if y'all can, or if you can, or PayPal, cause hey. I'm not sure if I have that book. I have to see. Well, see what them shit was saying. Man don't listen. Man is hard headed. But the Most High had to understand that man is just flesh. funny, I was reading that today. You know, the Most High. The reason why the Most High is like on chill right now, because Most High had to understand, man, it's just flesh, man. We just hard headed. We not gonna listen. You know, we just flesh, and we die, we expire, and that's it. So you know, so the Most High is just keeping his cool, because he understand, man. It's just you're gonna die anyway. You don't listen anyway. You don't have an extended long life anyway. So hopefully y'all get it right. Right now it's 24.99. Do they get what, family? Ingram. Of course, family. Of course. I read the Apocrypha. I got plenty books, family. Plenty books. But again, I said this before. Books are tampered with, family. Apocrypha is tampered with. The Bible, old and new, is tampered with, family. It's all tampered with. It's all in the hands of the Gentiles. They have the book, so it's all tampered with. I've exposed stuff in the Apocrypha. You know, messing with this JC character. You know, they have some truth, they have some lies in it. You know, and from what I understand now, whenever you see them trying to incorporate this JC character in their book, that's when you know it's a deception. Okay, and I've seen them try to do that. You know, they did that with the Old Testament. You know, they've done it with the Apocrypha. Okay, of course, these people they're trying to deceive you. That's the whole point. The point is they're trying to deceive. They are deceiving people. And this is why they've added this JC character and try to add things about this character. Okay? I did read that book. I have that book, The Destruction of the Black Civilizations. I have that up on my bookshelf. Yeah, I got that. That's a good book. I made some connections with that book in prior lessons too. You said 20% off? Where you getting that from, family? Is that for you talking about VIP? Email me, family. Email me. If you're talking about movies and stuff, email me. Email me on that. Because I understand. Okay. What's the difference in the book, though? Okay. Send me an email on that, sis. Send me an email on that. I wanna look into that book. That's a weird question. What do you mean? Why aren't they trying to come at who? What do you mean? Why aren't they trying to come at me for this truth? You want them to come at me? Am I supposed to? Am I supposed to want them to come after me for this truth? I mean, the funny thing is, it ain't even about coming after. They're watching everybody. They're watching everyone, and I'm not the only one that knows this truth. I'm not the only one. You know, it's just that this is one of those things where it's like freedom of speech. You know, they're not gonna believe. Who's gonna believe me? That's how they see it. Who's gonna believe this guy, right? Who's gonna believe this guy? Unless I was like some celebrity that have a contract with the devil, then I would be of a threat if I started talking like this. You know, this is why I could never be in the music industry or be in a high status, and I've already sold my soul to the devil. And then when I try to tell people the truth, then that's when you get killed. And that's what happened to a lot of people. That a lot of people that make it, whether they be actors or artists, and they sign contracts with the devil, and then when they find out, damn, stuff is real, and they try to switch over and try to share the truth with people, they end up getting killed because you've signed a contract with the devil. You forfeited your soul. You already sold your soul. So little old me, they're not gonna come. They're not gonna. I mean, they watching me like they watching everybody else, but to come after me, I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. You welcome, sis. Love you too. Love you too. And that, and I'm glad you said that about the tree. You know, a tree grows up with what it's commanded to do, that wisdom that it has. You know, this is why the Most High, He gave us, you know, His law, statutes, and commandments to keep us tamed, to keep us more in tune with Him. You know, and this is the whole thing about life. You know, you have a choice. You know, and that goes back into the whole beast worship. It's about a choice. It's not about a chip and somebody forcing something in you. It's about what you're going to choose. This is why the whole battle is for your mind. Excuse me. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, send me a link on that, sis, so I can check that book out. Thank you, family. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. And I appreciate that support, man. I mean, okay, I see what you're saying, mine. They make their little videos about me because I've been coming at their head. I've been coming at their God. That's the thing. When you see these campers or these idiots make little stupid videos about me, it's just because I'm pissing them off because I'm coming at their idol. You know, and that shows you that where their heart is. Your heart, your mind is about this character to the point where I'm pissing you off and you gotta make a video to defend your idol, you know, which is confirming even more that you have this what you call marketed beast in your mind. So, you know, I've seen videos and stuff like that, but it don't bother me nothing. I'm gonna say a prayer for you, sis. No worries. I got you. I'm gonna check it out when I get off this live, family. I'm about to get off in a second anyway. Yeah, these devils, they watching me, man. They watching me. I know they watching me when I post videos, especially like the little trailers that I do. They'll post a little stupid, like a weird like comment with some sort of number or code or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, you know. And that's crazy because it's gonna actually go into my next movie breakdown that I'm gonna drop by next week. Enemy of the State that y'all chose. And that's actually gonna, you know, it connects with what's going on. You know, these people, the NSA, they watching. You know, our phones are tapped. You know, everything is tapped. These people, they watching, they spying. You know, so that's just what it is, family. So I need that book, sis. Send me a send me a link. Send me an email on that, please. Could you please do that? Could you send me an email on that? I need that book where it says at my feet like a lion, because that's the next one of the next videos I was going to present as well. So definitely send me a link on that, sis. I would appreciate it. I haven't been watching it too much, 'cause I really don't watch TV unless I'm like looking at something on YouTube or whatever and whatnot. But there's a lot of stuff going on, family. We in the end times. That's just the bottom line of it. We in the end times. So there's a lot of weird stuff that's going to pop off, kick off. These devils are going to try to do what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to lock people into getting the VAT, you know, the vid, and they're going to try to do what they're going to try to do, family. I pray for you too, family. I pray for Israel all the time. At least I more than try to. So definitely y'all in my prayers, and that's why I ask y'all to pray for me as well. So we all gotta pray for each other. We all gotta love each other and support each other. Hit that like button if you're in the building. Support the channel if you can. Join an online SKU. I got some new t-shirts and stuff too, y'all. So I'll probably do a live on that soon. If y'all want to support any of the t-shirts, hats, or whatever like that. If y'all want to, you know, no force. Thank you, family. You have a good night. You saw that black box? This is what I've been telling them. I've been putting it on the list. That's what I've been saying. I'm like, I've been putting black box up, and y'all ain't been picking it. Okay, I'm going to do what y'all want me to do. I'm working for y'all. Y'all the one that support me and hold me down. So whatever y'all want me to do, I'm going to work for it and take it to the next level and get the job done. The deception is real, family. The deception is absolutely real. Okay, yeah, cause I'm gonna want to get that one myself. So definitely send me the link or whatever where I can get that book also. GDASHtheprophet@gmail.com. Come on now, sis. You should know my email now. Family, I the stuff I've exposed is just no way around it. You can't even get around it. And the funny thing is, crazy people, somebody crazy gonna come on this live. So I'm gonna say this right now. One of these idol worshippers are gonna come on my live and start laughing and saying something real foolish and stupid. That's why I can't even talk with these people. Like I'm not dealing with no idol worshippers, devil worshippers. I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm not debating with y'all. I'm not debating with no camps. Y'all see the work that I do. You see what I've done. This is what I'm good at. And that's just going to be what it is. I'm not going to argue with nobody. I'm not even trying to be in no debate because you can't debate this stuff. This stuff, email you I don't even know your email, sis. GDASHtheprophet@gmail.com. Thank you, Franklin. Exactly. Jesus is being he's pretending to be the most high. He's mocking the most high. It's crazy. That's the whole thing about it. You'll see Jesus, he's forgiving people for their sin. He's healing people. He's doing all these magic. Only the most high do stuff like that. Only the most high. Okay, certain things that the most high did in the past, they said Jesus did it. Like there's one situation where it says some of them tempted Christ. They tempted Christ and they were destroyed of serpents. And it was like, what? That story had nothing to do with Jesus. That was the Most High. They tempted the Most High in the desert in Numbers chapter 21. I was reading that today. I'm like, this had nothing to do with Jesus. But they said it was Jesus. They said they tempted, some of them tempted Christ and was destroyed of serpents. Ain't nobody tempt no damn Jesus. It was the Most High. They tempted the Most High. They spoke against the Most High in the desert, and the Most High sent serpents upon them. But they said they tempted Jesus. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. These people, It's just a blasphemous book, and if people don't get it, family, they don't get it. They don't get it, man. I'm not gonna be the one to argue with you. I did my homework. And I did homework for y'all too. So don't say, you can't say you ain't got the truth. Nobody was there to help you. Nobody didn't dig their heart out and their brain out to get the truth for you. You can't say that. You can't say the Most High servants and nobody was there to bring the truth forward, because the Most High is raising up people to bring it forward. Okay? And to do the work, the Father is definitely putting the Spirit on us to get it. So, you gonna get it. You gonna get it. The truth is there. You gonna get it. Okay? It's up to you to receive it. It's here. It's gonna be on you. It ain't gonna be on nobody else or what nobody else says, what you believe. Okay? No, they ain't give me no shot. I wasn't in there for none of that. They ain't giving me no damn shot. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much. Alright, so thank you, sis. I'm gonna check it out. Yes, I do still make DVDs on lessons, movies, and everything, family. So if y'all want any DVDs on any lessons or even movie breakdowns or whatever videos that I've done, I could make a DVD for you. So y'all just let me know. Somebody hit me somebody sent me an email the other day for a DVD. I think somebody sent me an email the other day for a DVD on. No, that was today. That was today for Mark of the Beast. So definitely, if y'all want, hit me up for that. Like I said, I got some t-shirts, some new t-shirts and stuff too that I've put in some work for. So thank you for that support, family. You said can't take them serious after drowning the pigs. Not just drowning the pigs, killing the damn plant. He killed plant life. You know what? The fact you said that, some idiot came on my last live stream on part 1, and it was like, ha 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 ha. Since when does the Most High care about swine and whatnot? And I'm like, since when does the Most High care about swine? The Most High doesn't care about swine and all that. And I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, why would the Most High create a law to say don't eat the swine if he don't care about the swine? Okay? But this dude is talking as if, like, the Most High, because when I brought that up about JC killing the swine and putting the evil spirits in the swine, he's basically laughing about it, like, the Most High don't care about swine, so what are you talking about? I'm like, you idiot. The Most High cares about everything he created. He doesn't create anything without a purpose. It's just, the thing is, swine has a purpose. The pig has a purpose. Like, crabs and the bottom feeders, they have a purpose in this life of creation. They clean the water. Okay, you have certain things that clean the air. Okay, the pig cleans the gawk and the garbage and all of that. That filters stuff. So the Most High made things finite and perfect in creation for a task, for a job. Okay, everything working together for His creation. So you gotta have some sort of understanding to understand that. The fact is, JC, he's taking evil spirits and putting them in the swine to kill them. Why would you do that? For no reason. You have all this power, and this is what you do with the evil spirits. You could have just let them go wherever. And then the killing the whole plant, that was a clear distinction that you're dealing with a devil. This guy talked to the plant, and because there was no fruit on the plant, he said, now you're accursed. And the plant withered away. That tells you you're dealing with a damn demon. That's their way of telling you this is a demon here. And I made that connection in my Jesus on Trial series when I showed y'all this situation in this movie where it was an evil spirit in the house and there was a plant right behind them in the video, and then the evil spirit, once the camera panned away, the evil spirit basically killed the plant. As soon as they turned the camera and the camera came back, the plant was fresh, it was new, and then as soon as the camera turned and came back, the damn plant was dead because of the evil spirit. And that's exactly what happened with JC. Crazy. Oh no, that's crazy. That's crazy. See, this is what they trying to do. These devils, man, they trying to lock you into that vid, man. Exactly, because Christianity is a bunch of BS. Yeshua is your damn devil, you idiot. I'm gonna check it out, family. Tomorrow I have some more time. Tonight I'm done. I'm done for it. I'm spent. But yeah, family, I'm about to get off of this live, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Been putting in a lot of work. Next thing I'll be dropping is this movie breakdown, Enemy of the State, that has a lot of messages in that one. A couple big things in that one. I'm definitely gonna bring out. But yeah, family, they trying to lock us in, man, with this whole vid situation, man. Y'all be careful out there with this. I don't want to speak too much on it because I don't want them to block this live stream. So I gotta really structure my words carefully. But I'll be going live on my website now. The website that I have now, they have like a live option. So I'll be doing that too for those that are actually in the online school, man. Because this damn YouTube thing, man, this is getting too like, you know, infringing on your rights to speak, man. Yeah, jobs making it mandatory. It's just like nah. Mm-mm. And then I just heard a building collapse, and was it in Florida somewhere? Crazy. Thank you so much, family. Appreciate that. Miami. That's right, Miami. Appreciate that. And I got some more great work for y'all. I got a lot more great work just studying. and making these connections, studying. So I got a lot more great work. The Father's truth is beautiful. It's wonderful once you really study. And, it's almost like with the Father's word, it's almost like playing Tetris. You gotta like, this is what I be doing. I'll be just like, I'm studying. I'll be like, all right, put that precept there, that lesson. All right, I'm gonna put that precept there with that lesson. Okay, that precept going with that lesson. Okay, that precept, turn around, flip it over. Okay, that goes over there, flip it around. That goes over there. It's like I'm playing chess. It's just playing precept upon precept, man. So that's how it is with the Father's word. You study, you get wisdom, get understanding what's being said, whether it's in a verse or two, and then you make those connections, man. But the truth is deep. It's deep, and it's all about really gaining the understanding of what the Father is really saying. You know. So, but these devils, they think they're slick with their wordplay, and this is how these devils stand out from the Most High, because the Most High is very specific and direct. Well, when He speaks, the way they write is very cunning and crafty. The Father is very direct with what He's saying. I shall not do this and blah 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 blah, or da 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 da. And even with a precept, it will still be direct. But with these devils, they want to write very crafty and cunning and confusing. They write with confusion. They're like, what? I'm trying to understand what the hell they saying. They're very crafty in their writing. So, they're very crafty with their writing. Well, the thing is, when you say non-messianic, we believe in a Messiah. The question is, what is a Messiah? Okay? New Testament taught us that Jesus was the Messiah. He is the Messiah, which means He's the only Messiah. But when you actually look up the word, it means to be anointed, consecrated, a king, a priest, or whatever. So with that notion, we understand, well, how many people were anointed? Okay, the priests were anointed. Aaron, the priest, priestly tribe, the Levite tribe were anointed. Solomon was anointed. King David was anointed. Saul was anointed. These were all messiahs. I will, sis. I will. Thank you for that. Okay, so this is the problem with the New Testament. The New Testament is a book for dummies, people that don't understand what Messiah means, and don't understand the Father's law, that has no clue on the Hebrew culture and things that actually are going on and taking place in the scriptures. Had we studied more and deeper, just focus more on the Father, what He's saying, and the whole heritage. Once you get the Hebrew Israelite heritage, you'll understand the New Testament is a joke. It's a real book for dummies and idiots. And I say that in the most humblest manner. Okay? It's really a book for idiots. You have to be absolutely ignorant to Father Yah's law. Okay? You got to be real ignorant to the Father Yah's law to believe anything that the New Testament is actually saying. Because the New Testament is definitely going directly against everything the Father is saying. Everything. But you would think the way it's written, you would believe it's for the Father. And this is why it's a person with a forked tongue. Jesus has a forked tongue. That's how you know he's the devil. He has a forked tongue. He say one thing and say another. And I showed you that earlier. Okay? Oh, absolutely, family. That's a symbolic message. And I'm glad you mentioned that too. That's a symbolic message right there, to Him killing the fig tree, and the fig tree being a representation of Israel. the Romans killing the Israelites. Okay, it's all symbolic message with these people. You know, it's all symbolic message with these devils, man. It's a Masonic book. Okay, it has codes and messages and all that in it. Okay, it has codes and messages in it. It's a Masonic book. My things stay going off. Do you even understand that scripture that you posted? You posted Proverbs 30 and 4. Okay? Do you even... This is a problem with Christianity. They'll quote scriptures and say that's Jesus. It says, who hath ascended up into heaven or descended? Who have done that? Okay? Who have done that? And then it says, who have bounded the waters in a garment? Who have established all the ends of the earth? Okay? Okay? Exactly. Exactly. You in the wrong channel. You on the wrong channel. On the wrong channel. It's the Most High. The Most High. The Most High. He's the creator of the earth. He has ascended. He came down. He went up. He created the earth. Who is his son? The children of Israel. He said, Israel is my son. Oh man, the deception is real. The deception is real. The Father came down in Exodus chapter 19. Okay? Did you know that? The Father came down in Exodus chapter 19 and he gave his law, statutes, and commandments. He said, you shall worship no other God, you simpletons, you simple ones. And then in Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 35 and 39, he said, there is no one else beside me. He said, there's no one else beside me. Okay? I came down to let you know I am the numero uno. There is nobody else beside me. Okay? Yeah. Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 verse 8 says, there is only one wise. Okay? There's only one wise and greatly to be feared, sitting on his throne. These damn Hebrew Christians, man. You better dip. You about to get ate up right now. He quoted Proverbs 30 and 4 as if to say that was Jesus. He just said that was Jesus. That's the Most High. The Most High came down and he went back up. He came down, gave the law, said, ain't nobody beside me. He said, thou shalt worship no other God. Okay? Who is his son? Israel. Said, Israel is my son. Okay. Israel is my son. Okay. he got the mark of the beast on his brain, man. He got the mark of the beast on his brain. The Father came down. See, this is the problem when you don't listen to the Father. That's what happens when you don't listen to the Father. So when the Father comes back and he kills people, and we wonder why, your mind is on some other person. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man. Where's that scripture at? y'all don't hear that though. Okay, you don't hear that. Okay, cursed be the man that trusteth in man. You're trusting in a so-called man. Crazy. You're trusting in a man. You're cursed. You're cursed. The deception is laid. The Father laid the deception. And that's the whole beautiful part of it. It says, thus saith the Most High. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man. That is a very big, serious statement. If you're trusting in a man, they said Jesus, he's this man, he came to die for our sins. You're trusting in that after the Father said, every man shall die for his own sin in his law? The Father said, every man shall die for his own sin in his law. So if we're believing John 3:16, we're believing a lie. We're trusting in a man. This man wrote that. Somebody ignorant to the Father's law wrote that. You're welcome, family. You're welcome, family. So that shows whoever wrote John 3:16 is ignorant to the Father's law. Every man shall die for his own sin. That means God is not going to send an innocent man to die for the world. In the beginning, the Father killed everybody and saved those that were righteous. He's not going to save wicked people. So, again, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Homeboy came up on the wrong channel. It's like you came in a room full of lions. You came in a room full of lions having a conversation, and you about to get your behind eaten. And that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be, family. Hey man, they coming up in here, they gonna get cut. You're gonna get cut. And that's how it is. That's just what it's gonna be. We're gonna show you how foolish this damn JC worship is. It's a book for idiots. So yeah, you can try to go grab a precept from wherever you want to go grab it from. We're gonna cut it up. We're gonna cut it up. You thought posting that scripture, I was gonna think that was Jesus. That was a nice try though. See, I would have to be ignorant to the law to believe that scripture that he quoted. He could have used that on anybody to be like, look, see, what's his son who ascended and descended? Okay, who gathered the wind in his fist? Who gathered the wind in his fist? That's the Father. That's the Father. Clearly. Who established all the ends of the earth? That's the Father. That's the Father. What is his name? And what is his son's name? The Most High Yah. The children of Israel is his son. I mean, it's real. This is baby stuff. It's baby stuff. Yeah, he tried to trick or treat me right now or something. This is a little. anyways, email me, family, for the DVD. I got you. Anyways, I'm about to jump off here, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the love, support. Again, the official video is up in the online school. So if you haven't checked out part 2, definitely check it out. Tonight was just it was just more like a special treat because I added some extra stuff on it that's not in the video or whatnot. But the video is definitely hardcore. The video is tough. I go in. All right. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. Anyways, I'm gonna dip over here, y'all, and hope y'all have a wonderful night. Exactly. Exactly. They only start from the middle of the book. Thank you for them lioness. Thank you. That's how we gotta be. Like what? You coming up in here with your foolishness, with your Christianity, you about to get clawed. You about to get clawed and mauled coming up in here with your damn lies and deception. We had enough of it. We had enough of it. You might as well just go get the vax. You might as well go get the shot, family. You believing in JC, you might as well go get the shot. Okay? You might as well go get the shot. Okay? Thank you, family. Appreciate that. Let me get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out, Israel, and y'all be safe out there, man. Peace and shalom, family.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. Which have wrought his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day.